Hi, this is Miss Viva Joy. And I had a question, actually a few questions, from people who are trying to help loved ones who are going through grief. There's a moment where maybe just words are not enough, or you feel that even your presence is not enough. So there's a little extra that you can do to help. If you just remember that we are all connected and that we are all made of the same pure energy, and that there is a source of pure consciousness that makes up the whole universe, that makes up everything around us and goes through each of us and gives us life, we're going to use that energy. So the first thing you do is you close your eyes. You're either seated or standing, and you're going to imagine that you're going to send like a cord, like a plug, coming out of your head and going towards the top of your head, maybe as far as 300 feet above your head or 100 meters above your head. And what you're going to do is you're going to plug, imagine that you're plugging into that pure consciousness, in that pure light, the source of everything. And then that light is going to come through the crown chakra, the top of your head. It's going to enter your body. Now, if you can't imagine, if you can't see it and visualize it, that's okay. You can just trust and know deep in your heart that this is happening. Actually, you wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for that energy that's flowing through you. So just know that you are connected anyway. So once you focus on that light, imagine that like a liquid light, it's entering inside your head, clearing everything, all mental pressure, and then entering your throat, clearing your throat chakra, and then across your torso, and then through your arms, down your hands, and then slowly entering your heart, clearing your heart, and going down to your stomach area, your hips, your root chakra, and then going down your legs and your feet. And when that happens, imagine that the light carries on further than the earth and reaches actually to the center of the earth, where there is this warm, loving energy from Mother Earth that's also beautiful. And imagine that there's a mirror in the center of the planet reflecting back that energy back to you. So it's like a boomerang, sending it back through your feet and your leg and reaching to the top at the level of your heart. So what's happening now is you're connected from above and from below, and those two lights are actually going to meet at the level of your heart. And when that happens, each time you breathe out, I want you to imagine that this white light, this beautiful warmth, this loving energy is coming out of your heart wider and wider, creating like a 360 degrees energy around you. And each time you make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And at some point, when you feel comfortable with this, you're going to imagine that from your heart, like a fire hose, you're going to send out a very strong, pure energy of pure consciousness. And when you do that, you imagine that the person that you want to help, those loved ones who are going through grief, are actually receiving. They're standing right in front of that fire hose of energy of pure consciousness, and they're receiving that energy. Now, it's very important that you don't put any intention in what you're doing. It's like you don't want to say, oh, I'd like you to get better, I'd like you to blah, blah, blah. Don't put any intention or any will into that energy. What you just going to ask is, you're going to ask that whatever light, whatever consciousness, whatever solution that person needs, they're going to receive it in due time and in the right manner that's correct for their own evolution. But just be sure that that simple exercise is actually very powerful, and you are doing a great deal to help them. And you don't need to let them know that you're doing that. Just know that they will receive exactly the help they need, and it will benefit them a great deal. So you can do this for a few minutes, and you can do this as often as you want during the day, and I promise you it will help them a great deal. You're doing them a great favor, and at the same time you're clearing yourself. So I hope this will be helpful and that you will put it into practice. And until next time for other questions, I wish you all the best, guys. Namaste.